out and meet new... I think I'm finally ready to go out and meet new people, I says with immaculate confidence. I was then hit by a plane and pulverized instantaneously.
Sees my matches. So, pause it. So she creates her Hinge account, and then she sees her matches. So I think what she's trying to communicate here is she's like, whoa, I have this standard of like what I think I deserve when it comes to a guy's appearance or whatever. But then the guys who are actively matching her, she's like, these guys are below my league. Can you pull it back up really quick? Because I'll read the comments. And then there's another video on this. Then the first comment reads, it's actually, put it on window tab really quick for the commentary. Window tab. It's actually traumatic. And I just want to make sure the audio is okay. Yo, chat, can you hear us in the audio? But Ashlyn says it's actually traumatic. ATP, where does their confidence come from? How dare a man match with a woman on a dating app or send a like on a dating app? ES, I created an account on a random Sunday night, saw my matches and deleted that night. I don't have it in me. Scroll down. Quite literally the most humbling experience. Christina says, we think you two should meet. I think not, indicating that she thinks that the matches that she's getting are below her. Let's see. The matches I get on Hinge scare me. This other girl says, or Haley says, dude, like, where are the hot ones? Scroll down. I feel insulted. Scroll down a little bit. I don't think I'm that shallow, but like, dang, that's from another woman. And then there's another TikTok that's related to this, if we can pull it up.
But awful to say, and I know that this is awful to say, but getting likes and being shown people who are clearly like below your league will give you self-confidence issues. It really will, okay? And vice versa, like not getting any matches at all or not getting any likes at all, like that is also a self-confidence issue that I feel like people shouldn't have to go through.
Oh, poor lady. Pause
and for me personally, the only time I ever download dating apps is when I feel lonely.
Okay.
And this last time.
So she said, what did she say? She said that it's like a hit to her self-esteem, seeing like start from 30 again. And while you're doing that, Marky says dating apps have made me so insecure. Start at 30.
But it's a self-confidence issue, right? Like, and I know that this is awful to say, but getting likes and being shown people who are clearly like below your league will give you self-confidence issues.
Okay,
it
pause
really will. Okay.
And then I'm going to just read one or two of these chats. Scroll down a little bit here. Let's see. I don't know if there's any really. It was mostly, I think, the comments. I think it was the comments in the other one that I thought were interesting. But anyways, so do you think that these women are actually getting liked by people who are way outside their league, or are these women delusional as to their standing in the dating marketplace, and they think that they're more attractive than they actually are, and then they're looking at people who are actually their looks match, their looks equivalent, and they're zeroing them out? What do you think is happening there?
I have a question. I thought on dating apps you both had to like each other.
Yeah, that's what I was confused about as well.
Well, so on Hinge, for example, if I recall, and I haven't been on it in like a year and a half, on Hinge, you can see your incoming likes. So you can look at their profile before you send a like. So it'll show you there's like if you're just swiping through the feed, I guess you could like at the same time, or they've already liked you, but you can actually look at people who've already picked you. So that's what they're talking about.
Okay.
I've never had that experience. Like with the app that I was on, in order for you to be a match, you had to say yes, they had to say yes. So if somebody was surprised by that, that would be strange to me. You know what I mean? Because you both had to
but what they're specifically talking about is there's a feed in the dating apps that they have that you haven't necessarily swiped yes on them. They're showing you the people who have swiped yes on you, and I'm pretty sure they're talking about, I think she said Hinge. They're talking about Hinge. So you can see before you like them, who's liked you. And they're dissatisfied with the people who've liked them because they want to pick, they don't want to send a like out first. They want to pick amongst the men who've already picked them, but they're dissatisfied with those men.
But they can have their preference, right? If they don't like them, they don't think they're cute. Because I had Tinder, and when I was scrolling, it would take me like 500 scrolls to find like one person that I thought was cute. Like,
and sometimes your type might not be their type. Like the type that you like might not like what you look like. It goes both ways.
Also, women don't date for looks that much as men do.
Yeah, they do. They care way. Women care way more about looks than men.
What?
Y'all think men are these superficial, super shallow. Y'all care way more about
you
looks.
invented the number system. We didn't come up
we
with that.
We invented math?
No, the whole who's 7,
all the great
10.
inventions.
Of course.
No.
That is true.
Good
But
job.
if you treat us good, like,
Here, get a fucking...
oh snap.
Some people like that.
No, I think that when it comes to this conversation, though, it's like if you look at it from the guys who are like up the very top echelon, they're going to be able to pick apart women a lot more, as opposed to women will pick the men apart a lot more in general. But if you get a guy who's like sort of bottom 60% of men in terms of that,
Scuffed.
see, look how domestic she is.
No, it's a terrible job.
Do more.
Awful job. Spilled a whole bunch.
I'm sorry, guys.
But if you, like I was saying, that if you get a guy who's like bottom sort of 50%, he's generally just going to want a girl who's cute, you know. And then there are other things. And then with the guys who are even in the top percentile, they're going to look at very different things than just looks. You'll often see very successful guys who with an adjustable 6.
Right.
Yeah. Because if a woman is like, and this is bad, but like, if a woman is above an 8, generally they just tend to be completely fucking insufferable with the world that they're raised in. If they're above an 8, like a genuinely above an 8, then the world is just going to reinforce to them constantly their whole entire lives about how pretty they are. Doors are going to get open for them. They're going to get a lot of free shit. They're going to get offered to be flown all around the world. And
Pretty guys get that too, no?
I mean, if you're a successful guy, you'll get that.
The hot felon, remember that guy that was a convict, a murderer, and then got hot and traveled the world?
Have you ever had an offer for a guy to like fly you out or anything?
When in my 20s, yeah, I did.
Okay, when you were in your 20s, were you as attractive as the hot felon dude? Like, would you have been able to land the hot felon dude in your 20s?
I don't.
Oh, I thought you were 11 though.
I mean, maybe in my 20s, yeah. I think any guy, how can I put this in a PG-13?
Would fuck you?
Yeah, guys don't say no to me. Like,
Nah, but here's the thing. Getting sex from a guy, that's not a W for women.
No, of course.
The W is the ring.
Of
the
course.
W is a long-term
the
relationship.
Right.
You can fuck any guy.
Right.
That's not like a...
But what
That's
I mean
not a
is
W.
the felon guy got pretty boy treatment, you know, and it's like you guys get it too.
But like average women can get that kind of treatment. An average girl can get flown out.
Yeah.
An average girl.
If she puts the right sort of filters on her Instagram and she posts the right like bum photos or whatever they post.
Dude, I'm gonna leave this podcast being like, poor man. I'm gonna tomorrow I'm gonna give out blowjobs to. No, that's too much. I'm not gonna give them out. But
if you leave the podcast thinking more about men, then I'll consider the position about periods being painful. I'm not convinced.
Look at that. That's like a commitment.
I'm not convinced about it, but I think that we can come to that agreement.
You know what? It's like have you seen these TikTok videos where the girls like after motherhood and they're like wrecked? Like they show them 3 months before and then 3 months after. Have you guys seen this like new trend? And I'm not sure if I don't think motherhood does that to you, but it seems brutal.
But actually,
though,
like the hormones that are released when you're pregnant and everything actually tend to keep a woman young.
Right.
When she has children, keeps them young. You know, they're designed to do that. Designed to have children young.
So the argument is never have an abortion, and it doesn't matter like how old you are, who did it. Just have babies.
Well, I would say yes. Definitely never have an abortion.
Well, yeah. The reason I brought those up is those were 2 examples. Like that first girl, I'm not saying this to be mean. She's an average looking girl. The second girl, a little better looking than the first one, average looking girl. I think y'all are gassed up when it comes to how attractive y'all think you are. And then the guy who's actually your looks equivalent, you're passing him up. And it's, to me, it's just like, it's crazy to get on TikTok and be like, oh, these men who are interested in dating me, I wouldn't even give them a shot, when they're your equivalent. If you're passing up men who are your equivalent, you're just chasing after, because here's the thing, right? Remember how I was saying it's easy for women to get sex. Like, you could be an average chick and fuck a really attractive dude. He's never going to commit to you. He's just going to use you for sex. Maybe some of you have had that experience. You're sleeping with a dude who you want commitment from. Why isn't he giving it to you? Probably not. Like, you're fucking outside of your league. No offense. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't know if you're making a face. I don't know if you disagree.
No, it was good. It made me laugh. It was good.